Banks Productions, baby.
Yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass, boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass, boy, you done. Move the sticks, first down. You better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it, fourth down, couldn't reach it, man, your squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music, flip a coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the balls, turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the game locked up, and it's over for your ass. Fourth down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass, boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, okay, and that's your ass, boy, you done.
Okay, yeah, it's your boy Filthy Rich in the house, your host of the Underground Sports Show. We live all the time, 412-407-2744. Call into the show, baby. Yeah, how many times we gotta say it? It's the Underground. Yeah, Underground Sports Show, baby, in the house. Yeah. Yeah. I'm Dolo tonight. I ain't got my boy LAB with me to co-host. That's alright, because we doing Stiller Focus, like the title said, tonight. So I'm Dolo, you know what I'm saying? But I'm on so late. Not that I ain't always on late, but at least a half an hour later than I usually on, because I had to finish up that NBA game tonight, man. That Nuggets and the OKC. And we got another steal in game one. It was crazy. Went down to the wire. I felt it coming the whole time. They gave me a vibe. The whole NBA gave me a vibe with the steals all weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? The game one steals all weekend. What was it? The Knicks stole one a day earlier. Nuggets just stole one. And yesterday, the Cavs lost to the Pacers. The Pacers stole one yesterday. So there's 3 steals in game one for the NBA. So it's on and cracking in the NBA right now, man. But back to yesterday, and my boy Steph Curry stepping up. I was a little worried about the Warriors. They was up 3-1. You know, they've been getting tired in the fourth quarter. But they came to ball yesterday, man. They came to ball. I don't know what was wrong with Houston, but they just didn't show up for the game 7. I thought they would have the energy. They was at home. I thought they would have the energy. They was the younger team. I thought they would have the energy. They did not. They folded in the game 7. The experience. And I mean, they folded ASAP. Now, Buddy Hield came out and helped the Warriors a lot in the beginning of the game. He was strong. Steph Curry, he only had 3 points in the first half. And that's how these Warriors need to play. Steph Curry needs help. I'm not saying Steph Curry only needs 3 points in the first half. Now, that ain't going to work all the time, but the rest he was able to take in the first half and not put it all on him and not shoot 100 jumpers in the first half gave him a little win in the second half. And we all seen what he did in the second half. Houston tried to make their little comeback, and Steph Curry alone was not with it. It's time for me to ball, time for me to do my thing, and that's what he did. And another thing he did is that he did not go out like LeBron James, like we was talking about on the last show. Maybe he might be going out like LeBron James did in the first round and take a knock on his legacy at an old age. Because right now, Steph Curry's in the GOAT conversation. You can't deny that. I've been calling it for years, at least for the past 5 years. Steph Curry should be in the GOAT conversation. And that conversation keep getting louder and louder and louder. And now I see the national media talking about it. Was I too early? Nah. They too late? That's how I see it. That's how I see it. But that win right there ain't do nothing for Steph Curry's legacy, but it would have hurt his legacy. Like, I really think it hurt LeBron's legacy to go out in the first round. For real, for real. It really did. But before I go any further into the NBA real quick, I got a PSA, man. I got to put this out there for all my peoples that watch the show. I definitely appreciate y'all. Keep hitting the like button. Put somebody else on. Hit the share button. Tell them to hit the subscribe button so they know when I pop up on YouTube. I'm always live. And the point of being live is so you can call into the show, man. Call into the show, express your opinion. This is an opinionated show. I don't expect to always be right. I don't expect for anybody to call in to always be right. But it's about your opinion, how you feel about what's going on, all right? So what the public service announcement is about is, even if I'm not on the subject, I was talking to my peoples and he was like, look, I was watching the show, Rich, and I wanted to call in, but y'all was on a subject that I really wasn't wanted to call in about. And I'm like, look, bruh, call in anyway. So I'm telling y'all the same thing. Call in anyway. Even if it's something I ain't talking about all show, I'm not on that subject right now. Call in, interrupt the show, say what you gotta say. Or leave it in the comments. I'll definitely react to it. There's live comments, and then those pretty much get erased, and then there's comments after the video if you're watching it in the morning or something like that. I appreciate y'all that be watching in the morning too, man. I know I'm up late, but hey, that's my schedule. I gotta get mine when the sun's up, and when the sun's down, I do my damn thing right here. But yeah, call into the show. Interrupt. It don't matter. If it's just me, if it's me and my co-host, we seem like we're going back and forth, it's cool. Call into the show whenever. Real talk. So that's the PSA, man. Hit the like button, all that good stuff. I appreciate it, man. The show's been doing this thing, and I can't wait till football season because that's my real thing right there. I'm doing all this right here just to catch up and get better at what I'm doing, man. So, anybody that know me know I just started this show not too long ago, and I appreciate the support for real. But like I said, man, it'll be even more. That's why I created this show, to be more like a radio show than your regular podcast. I don't even call it a podcast. It's a show. And I don't have no access to the radio, so I had to do it on here. But it's more of a talk show, just like you hear on the radio. Call into the show anytime. Now, I know on the radio, them dudes think they big and bad and high mighty and think they know everything and don't want you calling if it ain't the subject that they're talking about. I ain't like that. Like I said, I'm not cookie cutter at all. That's not what this is. That's why it's the underground. It's different. It's different. So yeah, man, one more time, PSA is call into the show anytime you want. If you're feeling like my peoples was feeling, and I didn't really think about that. If you're feeling like he was feeling, like you don't want to call because you don't want to interrupt, nah, interrupt, do that. All right, man, we talked about the NBA a little bit already. Once again, Curry prevailed yesterday. Yesterday, the Pacers took out the Cavs. And then today, we got the Knicks, and that was a crazy game, too. That was just as wild as this Denver game we just got done watching. Now, the Knicks, they was getting blown out. I was almost like, man, I ain't even going to watch that when I get home. I'm at work. I checked it on my phone real quick, seeing what the score was. It was only about 10 when I seen the scores. I said, oh, here we go. Already had it in my mind that the Knicks ain't beating the Celtics. They can't beat the Celtics. I think they swept them in the season 4-0. And, Celtics just been beating the Knicks for years now. Celtics coming off, championship. I'm like, nah. Now, I ain't think they was going to sweep them. I'm not saying that, but game one in Boston, I thought I had it right. And nah, the Knicks showed a lot of heart. The Knicks got talent, especially this year. The Knicks is going for the gusto. They upgraded that team. Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns, Brunson was already there. They got Randall. He was already there. Got some players, man. Got a whole bunch of nice little role players. Hart. What's number 9's name? I can't even pronounce his name. But, yeah, they got a whole bunch of little role players. And a star in Brunson. I wasn't really sure about Brunson 2-3 years ago. And I'm like, nah, he's legit. He's legit. Karl Anthony Towns is the one I think need to consistently step up. And they'll be fine. But to still a game one, especially a game one, that's a big morale boost. That's a big that's just big for the whole city of New York. I know they was going crazy. Because even in New York, I'm sure they looking for the letdown. You know how New York fans is. It's sort of like Pittsburgh fans, for real. They will dog their team in a minute. They know when shit ain't right. Just like we be like, playoffs for the Steelers, we about to lose. That's what it's been like for the Knicks lately. They make the playoffs. They'll be the 3rd, 4th seed. Make the playoffs. Second round like this, take an L. So that's a big game one for them. But the Nuggets, on the other hand, they've been there, done that. And they're matched up against another young OKC team like Houston was. Like Steph Curry and the Warriors was matched up with. Can they do the same thing? It's highly probable. They already won game one. OKC let that one slip away. OKC cannot afford to put their heads down now. Because the Denver Nuggets is fully loaded. Been there, done that before. And y'all choked last year, OKC. Y'all was the number 1 seed last year. This year, y'all the number 1 seed. And your best player is probably going to be the MVP. But he's running up on a prior MVP in Jokic. And Jokic ain't fucking with him. But that was a good team effort. That was a good team effort by the Nuggets. Kept hanging in there. You see Jokic all game. If you watch the game, you see him yelling at people, getting them in line on the bench, saying, let's go. They was down by 10. He's like, nah, fuck that. Let's go. So Russell Westbrook had a good game, but at that one shot he took, I don't know why Jokic passed it to him. He took that 3. I was like, they fucked it up right there. 13 seconds left. I thought it was over. I said, nah, I ain't gonna start the show. Let me keep watching this shit. And proof's in the pudding at this point. Jokic made a better pass to a better shooter this time, and bang, knocked it down. But that them free throws he missed, that was critical. And he still shot the 3 up, even if he just missed one. Who was that? Chet that missed the field goal. He missed the first one. I put him in the game. Missed the second one. They could take any shot to win the game now. Matthew Milford for the 3. I think that was that. No, that was what's old boy's name? I can't even think about it. But he popped that 3, and it was a wrap. Y'all seen it. But yeah, that's what I got for the NBA tonight. Let me see what games we got coming up tomorrow, real quick. Pacers is back. The Cavaliers in game 2, and it's game 1 of the Warriors and Timberwolves. So we got a good little setup tomorrow. I'll definitely be paying attention to that. Same time, same place, 7 o'clock and 9:30. So yeah, hopefully there's enough news out there where I might do a show tomorrow. Who knows? But those games is definitely worthy, man. Y'all think the Timberwolves can get out on the Warriors? The Warriors, they tired yet? Is they tired? Been looking tired all year. I tell you, they did go on that 10-game losing streak. I keep saying losing streak. I said that the other day. Winning streak. But all right, that's enough for the NBA. We're going to get some NFL talk in here. I told you it's a Steeler focus. So I'm going to focus on some Steelers, man. I got some free agency talk for you. And some other news. Let's just get into it, all right? But before that, I got some news for you, all right? So, Justin Tucker I couldn't believe that when I seen this. Justin Tucker was released from the Ravens. Now, he did play bad last year, but I figured, they give him another chance. Now, we all knew about the allegations that came out late in the year. We was like, oh, shit, okay, that's why he's out here tripping. That's why he ain't out here playing. That's why he ain't out here focused on kicking. Because he's out here trying to get his meat spanked in the massage parlor. What is he doing? What is Justin Tucker doing? Trying to get his meat beat in the massage parlor. I don't get it. I don't get it. How you got all that money? I know you a kicker. But how you got all that money? You on TV. Girls love that. Girls love that. That man's 35 years old, and you trying to get a happy ending in a massage parlor from multiple women? Tucker, 35, who has been with the team since 2012, in January is accused of inappropriate behavior during massage therapy sessions by 6 women who spoke to the Baltimore Banner. The news outlet the next month reported allegations of more women. Yeah, they just kept coming and added up to about 16 at the end of the day. Yep, the accusations by 16 women were made in a series of reports by the Baltimore Banner. I guess that's the big paper down there detailing alleged incidents between 2012 and 2016. So it was just going hard in there begging to get his meat spanked. I wonder if he ever got it one time. I mean, somewhere he got a happy ending, right? And he fell in love with the shit. But to keep, repeatedly begging different girls, that's just sloppy, man. We was talking about, Shannon Sharp being sloppy and shit like this. Just sloppy. Anyway, he's cut. Those allegations, he has not been charged with a crime and faces no civil lawsuits. Unlike Shannon Sharp. No one's trying to get him for no money, so the little mama song in there or whatever, she ain't even trying to. She don't want no money. They don't want him to go to jail. They just want to get him the fuck out of here. So obviously he was going back, begging and begging and begging. Like, God damn, let me call the newspaper. And snitch on this goofy. And did they cut him because of that, or did they cut him by the way he was playing? I think it was a little bit of both. He is 35 years old, but it just still surprised me. Justin Tucker, most likely Hall of Fame kicker. But my question is, does this damage his Hall of Fame career? I mean, or his status of being Hall of Famer? Does it mess up his yellow jacket? I don't know. That's a close one, man. It could be them sexual accusations. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. They'll cut you quick, leave you alone. That's like some of the worst shit you can do. And it don't matter what they say after it. It just, you see sexual allegations. It's over for you. All right. Up next, more quick little bit of news for y'all. Again, my boy at the Paris game, man. Let's check it out. There's been an update. Your boy that fell over the wall. Y'all remember that story? I talked about that story before. How your boy fell over the wall. I'm sure you've seen it. Happened here in Pittsburgh, the Cubs Paris game about last week or so. And yeah, man, your boy, the man who fell 21 feet off the 21-foot high wall to the warning track at PNC Park during the game between the Pittsburgh Pirates and Chicago Cubs on Wednesday night is awake and alert. So like I said, this is an update. The organizer of the GoFundMe page for Kevin Markwood, a 20-year-old who slipped off a railing and onto the field during the 7th inning in Pittsburgh. 4-3 win over the Cubs. I don't know about no slip. I don't know if y'all seen it. I actually just seen it today. I didn't think there would be a clip of it. Definitely YouTube is, going bad, something like that. That ain't going to be on YouTube. So I ain't even looked to even try to show y'all. But I'm sure y'all might have seen it on Instagram or nothing. I ain't really an Instagram searcher like that. I'll be more on YouTube. But I don't look like no slipped off the railing. Dude kind of looked like he got ejected out of his seat. Like, damn, that flip was crazy. Now, what I seen was from a distance. Call into the show, let me know. Leave a comment, let me know if y'all seen a different angle where y'all think of what happened. I don't know. But let me finish this story because it gets a little juicier. According to Jennifer Phillips, who is organizing the fundraiser, Mark Wood has made significant progress since being admitted to the trauma center at Allegheny General Hospital. After everything he has been through since the accident on Wednesday night, this progress feels nothing short of miraculous. Damn, so he must have been all fucked up. I mean, they said he hit his head, so he got a fracture of skull, concussion, and he's just being alert and awake. So some type of coma almost, like, or just sleeping real well. That ain't good. All right, so he still has a long road ahead of him, but today brought a moment of hope that we've all been holding on to. Phillips added that Markwood can speak and encourage others to support him during his next phase of recovery. As of early Saturday evening, the GoFundMe has raised more than $27,000. Pretty good number. The Pirates have conducted an internal investigation, this is where it gets good, of the incident, which included interviewing fans and analyzing credit card receipts by others in Markwood's group. Brian Warrecki, the club's senior vice president of communications, said the investigation concluded Markwood did not buy any alcohol, but did consume 2 beers over the course of the game. So they went and checked my man's credit card ASAP, see how twisted this dude was. So this is telling me, like, and this is what I was telling my man in the show that we talked about. We talked about the first incident when it happened. I asked him, was there going to be any like thing they were going to do? Remember the girl got hit with the baseball and they put the nets up, and they're always doing like, they'll overreact for safety in a heartbeat in these sports today. So it had me thinking, like, is they going to put up a fence back there? Because he got, he's on a home run wall. Nobody wants a high fence on a home run ball. That's part of the game, catching the ball. Especially the home run. Fuck a foul ball. You can foul tips all day. You scared of them, but home run, I'm trying to catch. That's a memory. So, we don't want them to ruin that, but this investigation is like, damn, like, are they trying to avoid a lawsuit, or they trying to, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it when they like checking my man's credit card to see how twisted he was, like, or maybe they just want to know what happened. Whether he was drunk or not, that don't mean you failed because you was drunk. You could have just failed. Sober motherfucker could have failed, right? But anyway, he did buy 2 beers, all right? But Markwood attended the game with 3 other people, the club said. Credit card receipts indicated that one party in the group legally brought 7 alcoholic beverages during the contest. Now, does that mean that same person drunk all that alcohol? Nah, they could have bought a round, right? For whoever they was with. So you still ain't really telling nothing. The team said it received conflicting accounts, of course, from fans who sat near Markwood in the section that sits above the Clemente wall, which is named of Hall of Famer franchise Roberto Clemente. One fan told the team that Markwood appeared intoxicated. Others said he did not do anything off note until the moment he stood up to celebrate a hit by Pirates Andrew McCutchen, at which point Markwood leaped out of his seat toward the 36-inch railing in front of him before flipping over the top. Pittsburgh Public Safety, which includes Pittsburgh Police and EMS, have labeled the incident an accident. Once again, that's what they said the first time. So they still go on with the accident thing, all right? Man, that's a lot. That's a lot of investigating to me. That's just how I feel. That's a lot of investigating. But I mean, they gotta do their just do. That's not the everyday norm that you see a dude flip over the motherfucking railing and bust his shit up. People probably assumed drunk from the very door. Most people probably did. I assumed accident, period. I mean, you know people come in to get drunk. So don't be mad when somebody's drunk when you serving alcohol in your establishment, right? Me, it be the railings at these places, man. I don't know if y'all ever been to some of these stadiums. It be dangerous in some spots. And if you act wrong in the front row like that, or you slip, you twist the ankle, and you can't catch yourself properly, and you too tall, you might flip over one of the railings, bro. Remember, dude died on the things that go around at Hinesfield. Did he die? Tell me if I'm right or wrong, but I remember somebody flipping over one of them. You could definitely flip over the side, the edge up top. I ain't been up there that high in a long time, but I remember I got some tickets from my uncle from like a law firm. They set us up in a corner in the boonies up in the cut. And I'm looking over that wall down into the open side of the highest field. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't never sitting up here again. And that little railing ain't taller than me. So yeah, act stupid up there if you want to. Be an AGH like your boy or maybe worse. That shit was crazy to me. Alright, man, hey. I'm going to call it halftime real quick. And we'll be right back here on the Underground. Be back with the Stiller Focus, baby, alright? It's halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime. It ain't over yet. It's halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime. It ain't over yet. It ain't over till it's over. Pull back, run you over. It's the halftime show. We need a turnover. Pick six. It's your boy Filthy Rich. Turn me up in this bitch. Hit the like button. That's the right button. Call in to the show if you know something, but you probably know nothing. Not my fault that you're playing for the wrong team, wrong scheme. Struck you out like Paul schemes. It was all a drink. You never gon' win a thing. Nah. Yeah, you know what it is. It's halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime. I'll be right back. It's halftime. It's halftime, it ain't over yet. Yeah, halftime. Halftime. I'll be right back. Yeah. Alright, we back with the Stiller Focus, baby. What's going on, man? Like I said, man, I'm always live. Calling to the show 412-407-2744. Interrupt. It's your boy, the host, Filthy Rich of the show. You know what I'm saying? Dolo tonight. But that's alright, because I'm going to Stiller focus, man. What I want to start with, man, I want to start with an old Stiller. That's what I want to start with. I want to start with an old Stiller. You know what I'm saying? And Kenny Pickett. And what happened with Kenny Pickett today is that the Cleveland Browns did not pick up Kenny Pickett's fifth-year option. All right? The Cleveland Browns will not pick up quarterback Kenny Pickett's fifth-year option for 2026, valued at $22 million. Get bread. According to Cleveland.com, Mary Kay Cabot, the decision reported on April 28th follows the Browns' selection of Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders and Oregon Dylan Gabriel. Okay, Pickett, acquired via trade from Philadelphia Eagles, joins the crowded quarterback room with Joe Flacco and injured Deshaun Watson, who may miss 2025 due to Achilles injury. Andrew Berry emphasized competition, noting Sanders acquiring accuracy and Gabriel's potential. Pickett, a 2022 first-rounder, has a 15-10 record, but faces uncertainty with his contract expiring in 2026. The move signals Cleveland's focus on developing younger quarterbacks, potentially reshaping their future. Okay, yeah. I don't think that was, the dumbest decision in the world for the Cleveland Browns not to pick up Kenny Pickett's, even though they traded for him. So I think they do have a plan for him, but I wouldn't pick up his fifth-year option either. Especially not worth no $22 million. Ain't no way. I mean, even in that article, they say they got Shedeur there. They got Dylan Gabriel there. I don't think they'll get the chance that... I think Kenny Pickett's going to get a boatload of the chance to be the starter. I really do. But at the same time, just like with Najee Harris, he was the starter. But that don't mean we picking up your fifth-year option. You on trial and error. So let's see how you play when you thirsty. You know what I mean? What's the point of picking up your fifth-year option? You ain't never even been on this team. So a lot of people think that the Browns is dazed and confused for this. I read that in another article that the Browns, the dude that wrote the article think like the Browns just some fuck-ups. They don't never know what they want to do, and that's what this is. And I don't think it's that. I think it's exactly what I said. I think it's the Browns are playing this smart. No reason to rush, sign Kenny Pickett, and you ain't seen a goddamn thing. All right, up next, man. The Steelers draft picks get their numbers. Rookies get their numbers. All right, I seen this, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Got me a little excited. Just to see what the newcomer is going to be looking like, man. We got the big number one pick in the house. Derek Harmon gets number 99. All right, who's the last 99? Big 99 we had. LaVon Kirkland was the man. Don't forget about the beard. Brett Kiesel. He was big 99 on the defensive line. So, he's picking up a legendary number here in Pittsburgh. Can he handle it? What y'all think about Derek Harmon? You know what I'm saying? I done seen some film, man. I mean, he looked quick. He definitely looked quick, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Is that quickness going to work? I think maybe. Maybe. He looked good. And we need somebody down there. I think he could be better than people that we got. Let me say that. And I ain't talking about Hayward or even Benton. For real, I think he might be third on the list when it comes to the talent on the D line, but we need that third guy, man. We really do. Your rookie season, and you can come out and be a good third down line, defensive lineman, still play a lot, but we need a good rotation, man. The good teams got good rotations down there. So this is a good addition to that. All right? Caleb Williams gets number 20. Reminds me, who's that? Eric Pegram, the White Stone. You like that number? You knew he wasn't getting number 2, right? That's what he was at Iowa. He ain't getting that number 2 because that's Mason Rudolph's number. Mason Rudolph ain't letting that go. That was his college number. He wore the 11 in Tennessee, but I'm sure he's quickly reverting from that. All right. Jack Sawyer gets his lucky number at 33. I like it. Merrill Hodges' number, huh? Who else had that number? Who was it now? I was about to say Tim Worley. That's 38. Merrill Hodges, the only thing really pop up in my head. A couple other dudes. What was the dude? He was a special teamer. He had 33 for a while. Am I missing somebody? That's about it. With the 33. But anyway, yeah, he's on defense though. Look, man, he is going to be the 4th outside linebacker, I think. I don't think they're going to put Sawyer on the defensive line. I think they're going to try to convert him to an outside linebacker. I wish I knew his 40 time off the top of my head. I'll investigate more into that later. But I'm just thinking, since they drafted 2 defensive tackles, they call him an outside. Yeah, that's what it say on here. Damn, I didn't even really know that. Yeah, outside linebacker. Duh. That's not. He was more of an edge, hand in the ground type dude. But yeah, outside linebacker. He gets his 33. I think he's going to look sweet in his 33. But that's that on that. All right, number 78, it goes to Yaya Black. I like that. What's that? Dwight's number? 78? Can't think of another 78. Villanueva was 78. I go with the Dwight White for Yaya Black, man. Y'all seen Yaya Black play? I like the way Yaya Black play. He's more power. Harmon's more quick. Yaya Black's bigger. And I ain't going to say stronger. I don't know about that. But play with his power. He plays with his power. You know he went up against some good linemen when you come out of the Big Ten. That's what they do. Going up against Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio State, shit, even Minnesota's of the world. You're going to play against some good line. Penn State's. For sure. Y'all Black. All right, and Will Howard gets his number 18. We'll see how that ends up. Who y'all got? Will Howard and Mason Rudolph. Because you know, that Aaron Rodgers conversation might be cooked. That's the question of the day, matter of fact. Is the Aaron Rodgers conversation dead? I think so. I think it was dead a long time ago. They just didn't want you to say nothing so the national media can keep talking about it and keep the Steelers' name in their mouth. Keep that logo in the background, you know, when first taking the facility and all that shit type shit come on. Everything's about views these days, man. Anytime you can get more views, create more buzz, create more conversation, no matter if it's a lie or not, you do it. That's why I don't understand why nobody would pick up Shedeur Sanders. He had to be that much of an asshole not to want that blockbuster party to come to your team. They really just don't like the culture that bad. And most of us think that it's probably that. Especially the culture that got a couple of dollars. You know what I mean? Take care of their kids the way you're supposed to. I don't know how much they like that. All right. The linebacker they drafted, where they getting from? Like UCLA, right? Carson Bruner. Linebacker, he's going to wear 44. I like that number too. And Dante Kent, can't even remember where he was from. Yeah, I can't remember where he was from, but he's wearing number 34. That's pretty much it, man. What y'all think about the numbers? I think they got some solid numbers, some good-looking numbers on the guys that got them. And, you know, it's time to get it on, man. What was y'all back? He was 94. He goes to 78. I don't know how happy he is about that. All the 90 numbers took it up. Wonder what that was about. That's the only question mark I had. Like, oh, where did he get 78 from? Well, maybe he is thinking some Dwight White, man. That's a number that, you know, it ain't retired, but we all know who that is. Make sure I'm right, though. It is Dwight White, right? I know my Steelers history a little bit. Anyway, moving on. We got a list here of the Steelers free agents that they picked up, too, because it's just that time of season. Rookies reporting to camp, yesterday? So let's see who we got here that was undrafted, all right? And I got some highlights for y'all. So we're going to go over that, see what's up. All right, Rock Taylor out of Memphis, wide receiver, was undrafted. No Mike Tomlin know how to scoop up them wide receivers. They bring in Ben Sauls, the kicker from Pittsburgh. I think they just giving him a fair shot. Probably be the backup kicker. I don't know if they keep kickers on a practice squad, but they probably do. Or they call him later, you know what I mean? Just to get to know the young man, see what he do, see what he all about. His real personality, all right? Ben Mangelson, D lineman BYU. We gonna check him out later. Aiden Williams, offensive line, Minnesota. I didn't really get no film on him. Minnesota, not Minnesota, but like Minnesota Duluth. I never heard of him before. Smaller school. But yeah, offensive lineman getting a chance. Shot with the Steelers, real big dude. I ain't got his weight right here, but yeah, big guy. Seen him in a couple pictures. Keyshawn Williams, wide receiver, Indiana. They had a couple good years, so I'm feeling that. DJ Thomas Jones, he's the interesting one. I definitely couldn't find no highlights on him because he went to South Alabama, so that was rough. But yeah, his stats wasn't real crazy. Let's take a look. Let me see if I got his stats here. Should. No, I don't actually. But one thing I do got about him is he didn't have a lot of receptions and all that good stuff like that. But, you know, they got him labeled here as a fullback, but he plays a lot of tight end, okay? And it says here in the story that I read that the Steelers are signing undrafted free agent, former South Alabama tight end DJ Thomas Jones on a deal that includes a $30,000 signing bonus. Some good money for an undrafted free agent. The largest they've given to an undrafted free agent per source. So they must think highly of this dude to pay him the most signing bonus ever from a free agent. And that also means if he got some type of agent, his agent might have been willing and dealing, and that's how he got his money, because maybe he had other teams looking at him, all right? So, another tight end after him, J.J. Galbraith. Didn't find too many highlights, but I got a little video to show you about him, South Dakota State. And last but not least, definitely not least, Sebastian Castro out of Iowa. Another Iowa cat they reaching out for now. Yeah, y'all Black. And then you got Caleb Johnson, the 3rd round pick. Now you got Sebastian Castro. And let's get straight into some Sebastian Castro right here. Because he's looking like a good player to me, for real, for real. Let me take this off the screen. Yeah, he's looking like a real good player to me. So let's check it out. Sebastian Castro out of Iowa, huh? See what it do.
20 yards to the goal punter. You have the option of possibly. Oh, there goes the ball. It's sprayed out and incomplete. Snap.
Get that back.
To the goal punter. You have the option of possibly. Oh, there goes the ball.
Lit.
It's sprayed out and incomplete.
Cool. We liking this already, right? Down a little bit. Another tackle. As we can see, he's physical, right? On the blitz. Let's go. Nice play. Once again, Big Ten player. Give me that shit. Now, you know what he's starting to look like, right? That play right there. he's looking like Cooper DeJean, bro. This is look like the position that Cooper DeJean was playing, because it's hard to tell if he's playing safety because he's coming up hitting like the safety, but then he's out there in the zone like a cornerback reading. This is the same defense that Cooper DeJean played in, who just won a Super Bowl as a rookie for Philly. Copycat league, same state. Looked like they might have snatched him one, an undrafted free agent. Didn't even have to draft him, but he's looking pretty good. Let's keep watching. Defense in that corner zone again. Get off the block and make the tackle. I like that reckless and abandons. Tried to get him another one, same game. Jumping on that shit. Now come on now. You can't tell me the Steelers ain't gonna put this boy in the box around the line of scrimmage. Good play.
Sullivan for the end zone, incomplete. Third down and 12. They snap it in time. McCarthy offers his back foot to the corner.
A couple years ago against the good Michigan. 1-on-1 out there. Melted it. Come on, dog. Hey, we need this. We need aggression on defense. Good tackle. Way to read the receiver without even seeing the ball. Give me that shit again. And that's Sebastian Castro, y'all. I almost called him Cooper DeJean. That's who he's looking out like there now. You ain't seen the punt return ability and all that you seen from Cooper DeJean, but you seeing some coverage like you seen from Cooper DeJean for sure. You seeing the interceptions. And you definitely see the motherfucker tackling. Cooper DeJean look kind of bigger than him, but this dude right here, Castro, 5'11", 205, that's solid for that height. I like it. I like it a lot. I really do, man. Y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think about Castro. He gonna make the squad. He looks very capable. We need a nickel, don't we? We need a solid nickel. That's how I'm looking at it. You play that nickel role. That's a very important position in the Steelers defense, that nickel role. Without a good nickel that can tackle and can cover and is smart, know where to be, instinct, we always better when we got one of them. And the Steelers know how to find them too. Castro could be the next one, man. They did shit. What the beanie cat from last year who disappeared was undrafted. Am I correct? So yeah. Let's get it. Alright, who's next up on the list? South Dakota, JJ Grabber. Alright, I got a video for that. No highlights, a little bit on the video, so let's check it out, man. Take a little few minutes to see what's up there.
When Josh Davis first took over as the offensive coordinator in South Dakota in the spring of 2023, one of his first tasks was to identify his playmakers. In his offense, he needed tight end J.J. Galbraith to be one of them.
When he first came in, he talked a lot about being able to use tight ends in so many different aspects of the game. And he basically flat out said it's probably one of the hardest positions within the offense to learn, just with how many things that you have to know how to do.
He lines up at all wide receiver positions for us, obviously on the ball as a tight end, in the wing alignment as a potential swiper and counter player for us, and he's been offset in our backfield as well.
The learning curve was steep, but Galbraith was diligent in his studies, and Davis remained patient.
You hear that? Smart player. It's always an asset, right?
Through all of that, through fall camp, he's been there the whole time. He's been able to explain things in great ways, show film, and again, I think he's taught me a lot, just kind of through since he's been here and stuff, which I've really been happy with.
He's learning a lot, and there's still some more that we can clean up with JJ, but his best days might still be ahead of him as his football IQ catches up with all the eligible positions on our offense, because we feel like he can win every matchup that we put him in athletically, ball skills, toughness, perimeter blocking. He's one of the best in our conference at all of those things.
That's a statement that's supported statistically. Galbraith has put together the single most productive season for a tight end in South Dakota's Division I era, posting career highs in catches, receiving yards, and touchdowns. But it's the extra, less obvious contributions that have helped this Colorado native maximize his overall value.
He does so much well. It's hard to pinpoint one thing. I love him on the perimeter blocking. When you push the ball out to the perimeter and get 10 yards, the ball carrier actually has the easiest job. Who's blocking in front of that ball carrier is the most important job, and that's J.J. Galbraith most of the time for us. But his versatility is the thing that makes him such a great player on our offense, is being able to move him around.
I love football so much. I've never had that problem with trying to find love or trying to have like a passion for it. No matter what, I think I'll always love it. No matter what, that's blocking, catching the ball, wherever I'm needed, I'm there for that.
Exactly the kind of attitude that ensures Galbraith's future to be even brighter than his present.
I consider him to be one of the best tight ends in our conference, if not FCS football, and there's still room for growth for him as we continue to extend him out in a two-point stance and say, hey, win this route versus a first-team all-conference corner.
Big talk right there. That's what's up. I'm going to end it right there on my boy Galbraith, JJ. Hey, he don't look bad, do he, man? I think he's about 240 pounds, though, on the slighter side, 640. You seen his build? Look like he got some speed on him to me. Some quickness. You see him shake dude on the goal line, get in the end zone. They say he's smart, man. He been all over the field, going against cornerbacks. That's one of the best in South Dakota, small conference, of course, but it's D1. And his coach thinks very highly of him. So, I'm pretty sure them was all the reasons they went out, reached out to Galbraith right there. I think that's a good pickup. Another tight end for the Steelers. See if he can make the squad. I mean, if you're a tight end for the Steelers, you definitely got a chance, right? All right. Who's up next? Another tight end, man. DJ Thomas Jones. I was telling you about him. He's the one at South Alabama. They got him labeled as a fullback. Well, he plays a lot of tight end, and I don't got no film on this cat right here. I seen like one play, it wasn't even worth showing you. It was like a quick little post he ran, caught it in the end zone. He was wide, butt naked open, though. You know what I'm saying? So you really couldn't see much in his tape because it was only one play. But, yeah, what I thought about it when I seen him, though, is he's small, quick, an athlete. And they paid him a lot of money, like I said, $30,000, the highest sign-up bonus from a free agent ever by the Steelers. So he must have had other offers, and the Steelers must have thought highly of him to jump those offers and bring this man in camp. But this just give me the vibe that they might be trying to replace. That they might be trying to replace Washington. Now, I know I got a lot of Washington fans in here. I'm talking about Mount Washington, big tight end, you know what I'm saying? I know what y'all thinking, man. They don't throw him the ball. I mean, he never got a fair shot, but why are they not throwing the ball? I'm just trying to figure it out. I ain't saying who's right, who's wrong on why the man ain't playing, but You know, do we not run great routes? What is it? Why don't get the ball to this big mammoth of a dude? You draft him and then you never even really give him the ball. You throw one fade up to him, he catches it, scores a touchdown. When Justin Fields was struggling, you know, you got struggling quarterbacks, you use your athletes. You just ask your quarterback to do something simple, and they just didn't go to that enough. And we all wondered why. And now you got 2 tight ends, undrafted free agents, that look like pass catchers. Makes you say, what they doing with our boy Washington, huh? How long you been on the team? This will be the 3rd year coming up. I mean, they love the way he block, but yeah, blocking don't get you in the ends to the red zone at least. Once you get down there, it's going to help. But you got to get down there. So, hey, but one of these dudes could be what? 3rd tight end, though. There's room for that. Say this guy like 3 tight ends. Which one of these dudes is going to make it? That's going to be a battle right there. Something definitely to watch, all right? Who is up next? Keyshawn Williams, wide receiver, Indiana. And I got something for y'all on him. Let's take a look at Keyshawn Williams here. Hold on. All right, let's go. See the punt.
Good snap by Jacob Zeurer there back.
This is back when he played for Wake Forest. All right. So that's why you don't see Indiana on the field. He played for Indiana and Wake Forest. And before we even get to that, I'm just get to the stats. Sean Williams. All right, played at Wake Forest, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. He had 3 receptions his freshman year, 27 his second freshman year for 404. Sophomore, 39 for 553. Junior, 38 for 384. And in the Big Ten for his last year in Indiana, he had played all 13 games. He had 39 receptions for 448 yards and 5 touchdowns. All right, but he started out at Wake Forest, so that's why you're going to see some Wake Forest. Let's go.
He's going to have to figure out a way because his receivers have been open.
Good snap by Jacob Zeurer there back to Ivan Mora. And at the 21-yard line, D.
Special teamer, huh? That's him flying down there. Wasn't paying attention to that. Let's say it again. Show it again. Like I said, he's on Wake Forest.
He's going to have to figure out a way because his receivers have been open.
Good snap by Jacob Zeurer there back to Ivan Mora. And at the 21-yard
that was some soft-ass blocking, though, I'll tell you that. But that's a good hit. Our receivers always play gunner well. Yeah, wide receivers always play gunner well. Special teamer. Oh, man, that wasn't good for him. Okay. Want to do my man like that on his highlight film. Nice little play. Let's go. First down. Oh, you get a little more rep for that. Okay. Gotta like that. Keyshawn Williams, 5'10", 185. Undrafted free agent.
Just poor tackling by Rutgers defensively and
I like it.
To win. By Keyshawn Williams, that was great.
He needed 26, he got 28. He is receiver, the defensive tackle trying to make a play. This time, he got banged up. And they won it.
Here we go, in motion. Good little catch. Oh, the man ran through his way. He bounced off that shit.
That Kurt Signetti.
There's that word again. Keyshawn Williams.
Now he's out of Indiana with the punt return. Ooh, stuck up. Nice little return, though.
5'9" or 5'10", 208 to 210. I mean, they're like carbon copies.
Jackson, look at the
Good
athleticism and lifts the pass and connects with Keyshawn Williams. That's the athleticism and the arm that we were talking about.
Germans have figured out a way to increase water pressure by 15 times
Without the commercial, that's shady.
This new $80.
Let's go.
It's been a near perfect start for Rourke overall, but definitely on third down. He looks to convert another one here.
Dump off. Touchdown.
What a call. Touchdown.
So, yeah, he's smaller, quicker dude. 185, 5'10". He's definitely on the small side. But maybe he's looking for special teams here. Missed that play.
We've got McCulley on Davies at the bottom.
Okay, little red zone route. Nice pass, nice effort, touchdown.
He had Joshua Swift, number 36, beat.
Quick screen pass.
Catching a lot of little quick screens. You got to utilize this type of dude, right? It could work. It's going to be tough to make this team out wide receiver, though, Keyshawn. I'll tell you that much.
This is Keyshawn Williams on the quick pass. And,
a lot of things set up already. You got, veterans coming in, and DK Metcalf, George Pickens is crowded. Scotty Miller's still around, I believe. Calvin Austin. That's the type of player he is, like Calvin Austin. That's who he's going to be competing with. Punt returner type guy. He's just quick. So, yeah, he's playing in a good conference. He went and leveled up. 39 receptions for 448 yards, I believe. And that's what he does, as you can see, man. He's catching a lot of screens, and that's all in well. There's definitely room for that in the NFL. Every receiver ain't built to catch them screens and get them type of yards. So I like the kid. He's going to have trouble making a team, though, for sure. But if he show off, he can get a little practice squad on. And maybe get in there if there's a few injuries happen or something like that. That's what I see for Keyshawn Williams right there. That's what I see for him. All right, up next. See who's up next. Aiden Williams. Couldn't really find nothing on him. Like I told y'all earlier, big dude though out of Minnesota Duluth. They're giving him a chance. Offensive tackle. They talking about putting him down at guard too, maybe. All right. Next guy up, Ben Mangelson out of BYU. I got some of him. Let's see. All right, let's see what's up with Blake. D lineman.
And plus territory. Stone looking to launch. Devour. He's going to come right in your screen as Preston Stone tries to evade the rush.
Okay. 60% of the time. Scraping. Okay. Good play. Ran down a line of scrimmage. Ooh. Okay. You want to pick up the fumble. Get around the ball. I like it. Oh, back down the ball. Focus. He got blocked by two dudes and stayed in the game, right? Yeah, right here. He know he's blocked. What he do? Keep his eyes up. Give me that shit. Okay, smart player. We like it. Don't want to whooping the tackle's ass. He was in there.
Late of the season is where I think Kevin Jennings was going with. Gets immediate pressure from a lot of the Baylor team.
Up the tempo for the Bears.
I like his hand work. He's scraping. He's getting off blocks for sure. You need that. Yeah, get some penetration too, though. Okay, got a line of scrimmage. How big is he? BYU was decent like past few years too. He was good defense. It was ranked. Give me the pick. He's athletic. Big boy too. 6'5", 275. I don't know, man. He got a little chance trying to make the squad too. I like it. I like it a lot. You need some help. You don't need no milk. You need some help. Another way in the backfield. Let's go. That's all him, too. Fuck off. Yeah, I like that. Blast him in the backfield and tell him to get off him. Another swim. Straight. He's everywhere. That's how you control him. Okay. Big Blake. What do they call it? I got two different names. They call him Ben. On the website, they call him Blake on here. What's the word? It's Blake. Alright, it's Blake. They got it wrong. That's on Steelers Depot, too. They got it wrong as hell. Alright, last guy, Rock Taylor, wide receiver at Memphis. Let's check him out real quick. See what Rock Taylor got for us. Hold up. What the hell? I know what it is. There we go. Alright, my bad. Yeah, let's go with Rock Taylor. See Rock Taylor, wide receiver, Memphis. Another wide receiver. Of course, Mike Tomlin. You think he know what he's doing with these wide receivers? Let's see if he can hang with Williams.
Man, Rock Taylor has another first down inside the 40, down to the Bethune 37. And again, this completed 6 of 7. Rolls to the outside, and he hits Rock Taylor inside the 30. He was in 10 for Memphis at the 28. Off play action, and then it goes to the outside, right back to Taylor, makes Hill Robinson miss, and stumbles for a first down, and a pickup of a dozen.
Getting receps. Rock Taylor.
And he looks his way, wanted to go down the field, and he finds Rock Taylor. There's 7,000 yards and more. Rock Taylor's knocking on the door again. And again, quickly after Rock Taylor, across the 25, and he's out of bounds close to the 20.
All right, let's stop right there real quick. My boy Memphis wide receiver Rock Taylor coming into the league. Played all 4 years at Memphis. Freshman year, 7 games, but 8 receptions, 117 yards. Then he got better again, 20 receptions, 225 yards. Junior year, 69 catches, 1,083 yards. And then his senior year, he dropped off just slightly, though. 66 catches and 940 yards with an average of 15.7 and 14.4 in the other year. Touchdowns was a little short, had 4 last year and 2 this past year. But he's moving the ball up and down the field. You see he's getting a lot of yards. So he must be he's getting first downs and more. Let's watch.
Excellent field position yet again for Memphis. To the near side, it's Rock Taylor has another catch, his 6th.
6'2", ooh, 225. I wasn't reading that. Oh, Mike Tomlin like that. 225, they got this right. He looked that big.
Put their fair share of players in the NFL. Snap off, handing it over the middle.
Ain't no way. That's what it say on here, though.
Brooks missed the tackle. Quick shot to the outside. That's Rock. And a gain of 5.
Call him Brock.
Still the 2 to use if they want. Handing it over the middle.
They go to him all day, seem like, but he ain't got like no 100 receptions or nothing. Up top, give me that. He's good on the sideline, tell you that. We go up top again, give it up to him one-on-one. Give me those. Yeah, he's nice out there on the boundaries. He's 225. I kind of want him to make the squad just because we get another big receiver. George Pickens is bullshit not running his routes. Come on, dog. He's doing everything too. He's catching the screens, breaking tackles. Let's go. Memphis, they playing some teams. This is big. This is SEC right here, Mizzou. Man, tough catch. Spin off the tackle. I think I like him, man. The stats match what you see on tape. Another boundary catch. I like it. Yeah, he works out there, baby. He works out there. I mean, he's one of this. He's a surprise to be undrafted for real. There's some good receivers this year, though. Once again, toughness.
Again to the sideline. That's hauled in by Rock Taylor. Second catch for the junior.
He looked excited. He looked like he played with a lot of energy, too. This might be a fine for Mike Tomlin right here. He might look good on the highlight tape, but that's another catch on the boundary. Get your feet in. Let's go, Rock. 6'2", 225. Get off me. That's why I keep doing that. Woo. Was he slow? What? Why he ain't drafted?
2 minutes or less. Hannigan fits that one to Rock Taylor for a first down, 8-10. Tulane rushes 4 on third down. There's the drag route. He's got Taylor. Tackled by Mother Earth after he picks up the...
Like Rock Taylor. How about y'all, man?
Throwing. And that's complete.
This is my last highlight of the night. Told you I had a Spiller focus for y'all, man. I'm just ready to dip into the season, man. I'm excited. I ain't gonna lie. Get away. Stiffy. Tackle. Yeah, I'm just excited for the season to come up for real, for real. I mean, it's just hitting summer, so I know we got a minute, but hey, once we practice it, I'm into it. I'm in Coach Rich mode from the dope. Season really never ends for me. Get off me. Get off me. Told you. Hey, we like Rock Taylor, don't we? We like Rock Taylor. He's undrafted for a reason, though. What is it? The numbers match. The tape look good. What is it? Something off the field? I hope not. We don't need another one of them, do we? Or do we add one of them and just everybody crash out? It is what it is. I don't know, man. I don't know, but that's my Stiller focus today, man. I told y'all about everybody's number. Hit you with the undrafted free agents. They look pretty decent, man. That safety, Rock Taylor. Who else did I like? Oh, then you know, you got the 2 tight ends. 2 tight ends is looking cool. 2 tight ends is looking cool, so they might be a threat to get a position on this team. That's how I feel. I think that Aaron Rodgers shit is dead. I'm going to leave this question up there for a couple shows, man. Is this Aaron Rodgers conversation dead or not? I don't think he's going to do shit, man. Let's check out the NBA real quick before we get out of here, see what we got coming up tomorrow. That's what's live right now. The Pacers get a chance to snatch another one off the Cavs, and the Warriors, Timberwolves. We'll be watching that tomorrow. Any big news pop up, I might pop up. But right now, man, that's my Stiller focus. Appreciate y'all coming out. You know what it is. It's the Underground, man. Calling to the show, man. Like I told you, man, don't interrupt. Interrupt me, man. I be talking too goddamn much all the goddamn time, man, because it's the goddamn underground. You know what it is. Ow. It's the underground.
Yeah, it's the underground. It's the underground. It's the underground. It's the underground. You better pass. You better run. Hey, that's your ass. Before you done. It's the underground. It's the underground. Yeah, it's the underground. It's the underground. You better pass.
Yeah,
you better run. Hey, that's your ass. Before you done. Move the sticks. First down. You better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it. 4th down, couldn't reach it, man. Your squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music. Flip a coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the balls. Turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the game locked up, and it's over for your ass. 4th down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done. It's the underground. It's the underground. Yeah, it's the underground. It's the underground. You better pass. You better run, and that's your ass. Boy, you done. Now everything they told us was a lie. They told you where you from, now that's a lie. We used to be some monkeys, that's a lie. Cause everything they told us was a lie. Yeah. Now everything they told us was a lie. They told us where we from, now that's a lie. We used to be some monkeys, that's a lie. Cause everything they told us was a lie. Yeah. Wake up, it's about time. I put this knowledge in the motherfucking rhyme. Yeah, it's ill city to the end. G for L where I begin. Yeah, now I'm tired of the lies. Come on, open up your eyes. Filthy rich, that's my name. I'm about to put you on game. Them wasn't no planes. Yeah, up in smoke, Mary Jane. Yeah, now we getting mad high. Time to look up in the sky. Yeah, now you tell me you don't see that. Where the fuck is your brain at? I'm in love with the cocoa. Try to give me that shot, that's a no-no. Yeah, man, I told you from the start. Yeah, I wasn't taking no parts. Yeah, now it's the Armageddon. You better get you a weapon. Cause everything they told us was a lie. They told you where you from, now that's a lie. We used to be some monkeys, that's a lie. Cause everything they told us was a lie. Yeah. Now everything they told us was a lie. They told you where you from, now that's a lie. We used to be some monkeys, that's a lie. Cause everything they told us was a lie. Yeah. Now they went to the moon. You must be high on some shrooms. And they say they were some pilgrims, but they came for our children. Yeah, we about to ride in the streets. Cause my family gotta eat. They said it's Thanksgiving, but look at all the land that they taking. You ain't spending on the earth, boy. All you spending is your work, boy. Cause all they do is lie, man. What the fuck is going on, man? Cause everything they told us was a lie. They told you where you're from, now that's a lie. We used to be some monkeys, that's a lie. Now everything they told us was a lie.